NVIDIA RTX Remix allows modders to create stunning RTX remasters of classic games with full ray tracing, NVIDIA DLSS and Reflex, generative AI texture tools, and modern assets with physically based rendering. In partnership with ModDB, the RTX Remix Mod Contest features 23 competitors who have injected ray trace lighting and remastered assets into some iconic games. And the best part? These talented devs have released their respective mods to the public, meaning you get to enjoy the mods for yourself, regardless of who wins. These developers are competing in the following categories: Best Overall RTX Remix Mod, Best Use of RTX in a Mod, Most Complete RTX Mod, and Community Choice RTX Mod. Each submission is competing for a piece of the $50,000 cash prize pool, with winners getting announced on August 18th at this year's Gamescom. So far in this video, you've seen RTX Remix submissions back to back, but here are 6 specific titles that stood out to us. Presented by NVIDIA. The original Need for Speed Underground is an outright classic that focuses on import cars and, of course, highly illegal street racing. And what better way to channel that nostalgia than the Need for Speed Underground remix from Alessandro893. This remix mod is more than just a new coat of paint and features 500 new textures, 30 new high-poly 3D models that replace or enhance existing assets for improved immersion, 26 original meshes with reworked polygon counts to take better advantage of modern hardware, and of course, ray trace lighting to bask in the glow of neon on the streets. Feeling nostalgic? Then buckle up and hit the nitrous on your high-speed journey down memory lane. Just remember the immortal words of Dominic Toretto: the street always wins. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is a defining PC immersive sim RPG full of branching quest lines, immersive and scary moments, and gameplay systems that'll have you re-rolling a new character once you hit credits. All my Malkavians know that stop signs are total jerks. Problem is, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines came out in 2004, meaning the game needs a little TLC to get running optimally on modern hardware. Fortunately, the game's community has developed comprehensive mods that allow this classic to be enjoyed to this very day, which makes SafeMilk's RTX Remix Mod the perfect way to return to the vampire-ridden streets of Los Angeles. And as you could probably guess, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines doesn't offer much in the way of sun-soaked vistas, but the implementation of ray trace lighting and volumetric lighting have made the eerie streets of Santa Monica and downtown way more of a vibe. The Remix mod also makes use of the DLSS transformer model, which makes the mod run great and look its best. SafeMilk also outdid themselves by crafting stunning assets with great geometry and materials. But above all, what makes this mod so promising is SafeMilk's plan for improvements, which makes this a mod to keep an eye out for, whether for your next playthrough or as a first-time kindred. For those looking for a more traditional FPS experience, look no further than Painkiller RTX Remix. The mod's implementation of path tracing transforms this goth horror boomer shooter thanks to the latest and greatest in ray tracing technology. The mod author, Bink_Adams, has gone the extra mile by retexturing, relighting, and rebuilding major parts of the game while preserving the game's signature gothic art direction. Other flashy additions the RTX Remix mod introduces includes near-complete 4K PBR texture overhauls, subsurface scattering on various textures, volumetric lighting and atmospherics, aka realistic fog, rain, and more, reactive RTX particles, a dynamic sky, and so much more. This is the perfect way of enjoying this hellish shooter on modern hardware. The original Half-Life revolutionized first-person shooters all the way back in 1998, and then, in 2020, devout fans conducted their own remake using Source Engine that was then given the green light from Valve Software, the developers of the original Half-Life, to release their fan remake as Black Mesa on Steam. And thanks to the mod's project lead ExoXor4D, you can now enjoy the secret laboratory tucked into the New Mexico desert with ray trace lighting. Black Mesa Remix relights the opening of the game and parts of the lockers, so while it may be incomplete, it is an impressive showcase of the power of the RTX Remix tool.
Contact your radiation safety officer immediately.
This next mod for Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is a unique entry in the RTX Remix Contest. Codeame Atlantis RTX is a mix of minigame and technical showcase. The minigame portion of the mod transforms a multiplayer map into a shooting gallery while water starts to rise throughout the map. This RTX Remix mod from XOXOR4D claims this mod is a perfect synergy between game, engine, and RTX Remix modding, amplifying one another. This mod is at its best when the multiple time of day presets reflect with the rising water from the map. Our final RTX Remix mod comes courtesy of Tadpole 3159 and is a remake of the Call of Duty 2 map, Carrington. This mod features brand new art for basically every asset on the map, as well as dynamic, changeable lighting with 6 different weather conditions. But Tadpole 3159 went above and beyond the Call of Duty by photo scanning real World War II combat clothing and gear, and then transplanting them into the game via a process called photogrammetry. Truly next level. Aside from the mod being an excellent showcase of ray trace lighting and reflections, Tadpole 3159 also reworked every art asset on the map, preserving the art direction of the original map while modernizing every aspect to play well on modern hardware. And remember, these are only 6 of the 23 entries in the RTX Remix Contest. NVIDIA and ModDB are deciding the winners of the best overall RTX Remix Mod, best use of RTX in a mod, and most complete RTX mods themselves, with Community Choice RTX Mod award voting having already concluded. You can try all these mods out for yourself by heading over to moddb.com/remix. And for more on all things NVIDIA, stay tuned to IGN.